with just wiggling our toes, waking our feet up, your awareness into the very bottom nerve endings and soles of your feet. Wiggling your toes, lift up big toes, 4 little toes go down to the floor. And as you do this, feel the arches in your feet lifting up, feel your quads engaging, engage all your abdominal muscles, pulling them in, lifting the rib cage up off the pelvis, and the shoulders relax, and the arms hang by your sides, and then going up into the very top of your head as if there's a rope pulling the top of your head up to the ceiling. Feel your body growing taller and taller because you're using your abdominal muscles and your back muscles to lift up higher. Good. And lower down your big toes, lift up your little toes. Breathe. Good. And then lift all the toes up again and feel the balls of your feet and feel the weight evenly distributed across the balls of your feet and the heels. And then gently lower your toes down and let your toes be wide open. We're going to do the dancer to begin with. So hands come to prayer mudra. We're going to do a lot of postures today that will help increase our happiness and our joy. So here we go. So as we inhale, we're going to just gently come up onto our toes. And we're going to reach up to the sky with our hands. And as we exhale, we slowly lower the heels down, bend the knees, roll the tailbone back, and bring the hands down to your heart. And keep the heels on the floor. Go down as low as your knees will let you, and then push the floor away as you inhale, lifting the body up, coming up onto your toes, reaching up to the sky with your hands, and exhaling, heels come down, knees bend, tailbone rolls back, hands come down as far as we can go, and push the floor away. And just let your breath move your body as you inhale up and exhale down, reaching, stretching, breathing, flowing up and down. And as we do this, just find your own rhythm. Maybe you inhale a little bit longer than I do, or a little bit shorter. Find your own pace. If you're feeling wobbly, just focus on a spot, either on the wall or on the floor above, ahead of you, 10, 15 feet, and that'll help to anchor you. We'll do 5 more. Just really enjoy it. So the last one, going down, pushing the floor away, and coming up. Just push the palms of your hands together. And we're going to stay up here, and we're going to breathe. And as we do this, we're going to feel our quads engage, calf muscles engage, your legs are strong, your heels are up, your fingers are reaching to the sky as you push your palms together, activating your arm muscles. Breathe. Good work, and gently lower your heels to the floor. Turn the palms of your hands back. Reach down behind your body with your hands. Interlace your fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Push your shoulders down. Lift your arms up off your back and lower. Nice work. Hands come forward. Inhaling up. Turn the palms back. Exhale. Hands down. Clasp together, squeeze shoulder blades, press shoulders down, lift arms up and lower arms. Hands come in front and we inhale. Hands go behind your body and we exhale. Clasping, squeezing, lower shoulders, lift arms and lower. Good work, keep it going. And again, with your own breath, find your breath. Most important part of this series is to push your shoulders down away from your ears before you lift your arms up off your back. Just two more. Good, and one more. Clasp, squeeze, lower, lift, lower, and bring your hands forward and up in front of you. Connect your thumbs together. Reach up, squeeze your ears with your arms as you pull your arms away from your hands away from you. Good, and change your thumbs. Pull your arms away. Feel all the muscles in your arms activating. Good, and then turn the palms toward each other. Lift up your right heel. Reach up with your left hand. Inhale. Exhale to center. Lift up your left heel. Reach up with your right hand. Inhale. And exhale to center. Just going back and forth. Again, with your own breath. Inhaling as we stretch one side of the body. Exhaling as we relax. Good work. Two more on each side. We began with the right heel and the left hand, so we're going to end with the left heel up and the right hand up. As you reach up to the sky, reach with your fingertips. Feel the whole side, not just your arm and your sides, but your hands too. You want to stretch your hands open. They do a lot of work, writing, typing, whatever they do. Good. And bring the arms down and roll your shoulders back and around. Shoulders back and around. Good, and the other way with your shoulders. Good work. And one more time back. Now let's do the football player. So football players generally, when they're in their gear, they don't have any necks. So that's what we want to look like. So lift your shoulders up to your ears and squeeze. And now we're going to use our breath. This is a Kundalini posture activity. So we sniff in through the nose as we lift our shoulders up to our ears, and we sniff out through the nose as we exhale. And it's going to be quick, and it's a good way to clear your sinuses too. So if you need to have a Kleenex, a napkin, whatever handy, that's good for your nose. All right, so here we go. Good work. Keep going. You might feel exhausted and your shoulders might feel like giving up, but just keep going. And get rid of all the stress and tension in your shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good work. 1. Good. Inhale. Hold your shoulders up to your ears and hold your breath. We're going to squeeze our gluteus muscles. Squeeze, they call it the root lock. Squeeze the root lock. Hold your breath. Hold a little longer, take a little more breath in, and exhale, drop. Good. You should feel like the weight of the world lifting up off your shoulders. You can roll them back and around a little bit. Get the energy moving. You might feel stuff moving out the palms of your hands. You might feel activated. It's really good. Good. So bring your legs open. Just warm up our lower half of our body. Turn the toes out. We're just going to go side to side with our hips. Good. Just opening up the inner thighs, groin area. Coming down as low as you want to go. Make sure your knee isn't too far over your ankles. If it is, open your feet a little wider. Back and forth. Warming up gently, being gentle with the body. Good, and now you can keep that pace and depth, or if you want to go deeper, when we come over to one side, we're going to bring the hands down and just sink and lift the sole of the right foot off the floor as you sink deep. And breathe, and you can hang out here. Now, if you're way up here, get a chair or something to hold on to so you can really relax. We just want to gently stretch open those muscles. Good, and then just move over to the other side. Good, and then to center. And drop the hips and bend your elbows, bring your forearms up on the inside of your thighs and push your thighs open. Just relax your neck. Let your head hang. We breathe into the pelvis, and as you exhale, press your arms against your inner thighs a little bit more. Good, now straighten your legs, lift the hips up. If you can reach the floor, bring the palm of your left hand to the floor and lift your right arm up in the air. If you can't reach the floor, get a chair or a bench or something and bring your hand down to stabilize it. Lift the other arm up. Breathe. And change. We want a nice long line from the palm of your hand that's on the floor up to the fingertips that are at the ceiling. Good, and back to the floor. Or the bench, whatever you're using. So now we're going to do a couple cat and cow. So as you exhale, you're going to roll your pelvis under and around your spine, tucking your chin to your chest. And as you inhale, feel your tailbone lifting up to the ceiling, shoulders are down, eyes look up. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Nice work. Stimulating 72,000 nerve endings in the spinal column. Relaxes you, calms the nervous system down, moves pain out of the spine. One more cat and one more cow. And on the last cow, we're going to just hang out here as we really feel the pelvis tilting up to the ceiling, pushing your shoulders down, lift your eyes up, stretching your ocular muscles. Good, and then just relax forward into a forward bend. Turn your toes in and your heels out now. Toes are in, heels are out, and we're going to roll the outsides of the feet into the floor as we lift the tailbone up higher and relax. Feel your ankles stretching, your IT bands, the whole outside of your legs stretching. Good, and then putting weight onto your hands, just walk your feet toward each other. So heels come in, toes come in, heels come in, toes come in, all the way until your feet are together. And you're going to slowly rise up, lifting the body up. When you're standing up, bring your arms up, look up, squeeze your buttocks again, push your hips forward, open your arms. As if there's a beautiful light rainfall coming down. You feel little raindrops on your face. Pop my neck. Shoulders are down, arms are open, heart is open. Good, if you want to lean back a little further, do that. You're squeezing your kidneys, stimulating your adrenal glands right now. Give you some nice energy for the rest of the day. Turn the palms of your hands down. Reach down behind your body, interlace your fingers, push your hands to the floor. Really feel your clavicle muscles opening away from your throat. Sternum is open, ribs are open, lungs are open. Good, lifting your arms up off of your back and the head gently comes forward. So when we do that, when we lift the arms up, it kind of gives our neck a little bit of help to come forward. Good. All right, so let's do some sun salutations to get the blood moving in the body. I'm just going to stretch every muscle in your body. So come to the front of your mat. We're going to do a bunch. So I'm going to start out with all the instructions, and by the end you'll have it in your body, and you probably already know this already anyways, if you've done yoga. So by the end you'll be on your own. So let's do this. All right, so inhale, we're going to swoop up. Exhale, we're going into a forward bend. Bend your knees, hands are on the floor, head up, either step back or hop back into the plank. We're exhaling, shoulders are down, squeezing the buttocks, squeezing the knees. Now we'll go into mid-spine adjustment, knees come down, tailbone goes up, chest comes down to the floor. Good, scoop up into up dog, inhale. So we're on our hands and the tops of our feet or on your knees, depends on where you're at. Inhale, good, curl the toes under, exhale, down dog, lifting the hips up in the air. Push the floor away with your hands. Every finger is pushing into the floor to protect your wrists. Push into the floor with your heels. Breathe. Exhale, good, inhale, left leg up in the air. Nice work, this is downward dog with the tail. Good, now we're gonna swing the foot up between the hands to runner's pose. Runner's pose. Good, runner's pose. Look it up. Inhale. And we go into the crescent from here. So you can either stay in runners, or you can have your hands come up on your thigh or arching back. Inhale. Nice work. Hands come to the floor, either side of your foot. Step forward with your back foot. Forward bend. Inhale up. Good work, here we go. Exhale, hands down, palms down, head up, hop or step back to plank. Do mid-spine adjustment, exhaling, knees come down, chest comes down, tailbone goes up. Good, inhale, up dog, scooping up, roll toes under, exhale, down dog. Heels push into the floor, hands push into the floor. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, hand, foot between the hands, runner's pose, staying here, or going into crescent as you inhale. Good work. Hands to the floor, step forward. Good work, here we go. Inhale up. Exhale, forward bend. Hands down, head up, hop or step back, plank. Mid-spine adjustment, knees come down, chest comes down. Good work. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Swing the foot up, exhale into the crescent. Inhale. Forward bend, exhale. Step together. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward bend. Hands down, head up, hop back. Mid spine adjustment, exhale, knees, tailbone, chest. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up, inhale. Swing the foot up, exhale. Crescent pose, inhale. Hands down, feet together, exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, forward bend. Hands down, head up, hop back. Mid spine adjustment posture, exhale. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Left leg up, inhale. Swing the foot up, exhale. Crescent pose, inhale. Good work, hands down, exhale. Feet together. All the way up, inhale. Forward bend, exhale. Plank. Mid spine adjustment posture. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg up. Runner's pose, swing the foot up. Crescent pose. Forward bend. Up and arch back. Exhale, forward bend. Plank. Mid spine adjustment. Arch up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up. Runner's pose. Crescent pose. Forward bend. Stand and arch. Forward bend. Plank. Mid spine. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg up. Runner's pose. Crescent. Forward bend. And now you're on your own with your own breath. If you get lost, just look up, see what I'm doing. Last time, last side. Excellent work. You might feel like your heart rate has increased. And we're going to come up, standing up, arching back. Let's do a forward bend and stay here. Feel your breath coming in and out. It's probably increased your heart rate. Your blood is moving. You might be a little sweaty. A lot of people say there's no cardio in yoga, and I would disagree. So think about, in this series, which posture, go to your favorite place. So maybe your favorite place is plank. I doubt it, but maybe. And stay there. So find the favorite one. Maybe you like downward dog the best. Maybe you like up dog the best. Find the favorite spot and go to that. And breathe. Wherever your body gravitates. And for 5 more breaths, just perfect that posture. And then we're all going to come together in a forward bend. Good. Forward and just hang out here. And imagine you're in Hawaii and you're standing underneath the waterfall and you're feeling the water wash over your spine. Just letting all exhaustion, any stress or tension in your body is just going to drain out the soles of your feet and the palms of your hands as the water from the waterfall just washes over your back and your body. Nice work, and push the floor away with your feet as you one vertebra at a time rise up. Standing. Nice. So standing really nice and tall, feeling your breath flow in and out. How's your body now feel? Just close your eyes in Tadasana, the mountain pose. Standing on the 2 feet, if you have 2 feet. Feeling the arches in your feet lifting up. And just feel the energy moving through your body. Feel the breath coming in and going out. Maybe you can feel your heart beating. Maybe you can feel the blood moving in the palms of your hands or in different parts of your body. Maybe your head feels very light on your neck and your head is perfectly balanced on the top atlas. Nice, just calming down. We're going to open our eyes and we're going to shift the weight of our body to our left foot. Nice. And we're going into the Buddha tree. So 3 stages of being in a yoga posture or asana. 1 is getting into it. The 2nd stage is being in it. 3rd is coming out of it. They're all equally valid and important. So also in balanced postures, if you fall out 3 times and your body's not ready to do what you're asking it to do. So you go to the place before. So here's stage 1. We're going to activate the quads and our left leg. We're going to activate our abdominal muscles. Shoulders are relaxed and down. Turn the right foot out 90 degrees. That's stage 2. Lift the heel off the floor. There's 3. Bring the foot to the calf. That's 4. If you want to stop here, that's fabulous. If you want to go deeper, bring the foot up to the inside of the thigh. If you already know Buddha tree, go right to the place where you want to be. If you want more, hold on to the foot, bring it up as high as you can, and then lay it down on the front of the thigh, pushing the knee back. Good. Staying here. Remember, we're focusing on a spot that doesn't move, that grounds us. If you want more, bring your hands to your chest, to prayer mudra. And if you want more, bring your arms up and behind your head. Breathe. You may have a variation that you like to do. Yoga has been evolving for over 6,000 years. So there's no one right way to do it. There's many different teachers, many different paths, but the most important teacher is your own body. Beautiful work. Good, let's lift our hands up and we're gonna take a breath in and exhale. Here we go, we're gently coming out of the posture. Foot comes down to the floor, standing on both feet. Close your eyes, be in your body, allow the changes. I started doing yoga when I was 3, and I've had many, many teachers along the way, and I honor all of them. And then I was certified in Indra Devi style. And she was taught by Krishna Mayacharya. And she had to really fight to be in his class because she was a woman. So I honor her a lot for that. So let's shift the weight to our right foot. And let's open the eyes. And we're grounding ourselves. Eyes looking at the floor. Good. Turning the left foot out 90 degrees. Heel comes up. Foot to calf. Or foot up to the inner thigh. Or foot on the front of the thigh. Good. Pushing the knee back. Finding the place where your body wants to be. Palms together. Arms up. Over back. Good. Breathe. Focus. Pushing that bent knee back. Excellent. Lift the arms up to the ceiling. Inhale, and we're coming out slowly. Bring the arms down, slowly lowering the foot down. Feet are side by side on the floor, hip width apart. Eyes closed, allow the changes. Healing the nervous system and calming the mind. When we do balance postures, it's really hard to think about stuff. So it really makes us focus and be present. So if you ever have stage fright or anything, do some balance postures. Feeling nervous. Good, let's shift the weight back over to our right foot. Bring the knees together as you step back with your left foot. Just keep the toes on the floor. Activate the quads, activate your abs, shoulders are back and down. Good, and then lift the foot off the floor. So we're gonna arch the back. Good, and then we're gonna lift the arms up in the air. Going into Tadasana. So we're gonna lower the torso forward. It's the airplane pose, reaching back with your left foot and forward with your hands. I fell. 1. Good, and let's bring the foot back down, the arms back up to the ceiling and by your sides. Now let's shift the weight to our left foot. Good work. Knees together and let's step back with the right foot. Arms up. If it's too strenuous for your arms to be up, you can just keep them by your side. So breath in, lift the foot off the floor, just arching your little lower back a little bit. And come forward. Ooh. Beautiful. Come on up, airplanes. Arms by your side. So we're going to go in from Tadasana. We're going to stay there for a second, and then we're going to go into the half moon pose. So we're going to stand again on our right foot. And bring the left foot back. Arms up, breath in. And come forward. And bring your hands all the way down to the floor as you lift your left leg in the air. And again, if you need your bench or something to support your hand because you can't quite reach the floor, use that. Use whatever you need to use. Now we're going to roll the left hip open as we look to the left. I'm going to lift the left arm up in the air. This half moon, breathe. Good, and hand down and foot together. Foot down. Push the floor away with your feet. Come standing up. Good work. Shifting weight to your left foot. Bring the right foot back. Arms up, breath in. And coming forward to Tadasana first. Just for a couple seconds. And then hands come to the floor. Good. Look to the right. Roll your right hip open. Lift your right arm up and breathe. Nice work. And let's come down with the hand and feet come down together. Good. Let's come on up. My hips get a little kinky after that. You can shake out your butt a little bit. Get the hips back where they want to be. And we're going to do the Garland Pose as we come down to the floor. So I like to set my mat up so when my bottom hits the floor, it'll have something soft to land on. Garland Pose, we bring the feet together so the toes are touching, heels are touching. And we bend the knees, and as the knees open, we're going to bring our body down between our thighs, all the way to the floor. So your heels may come off the floor. If they do, just kind of bring your hands forward, and you can just rock back and forth to warm up your ankles a little bit. And then as you want to settle into the posture, just bring your body forward. And if your heels are on the floor, you can bring your arms underneath your shins. I'm going to change the view of my camera. So that better. Might be a little close. Whoops. This one. So with your arms wrapped around, that's the garland part of this. Good work. And then if your hands are back, bring them forward. You're just going to lower your bottom to the floor. Keep the soles of your feet on the floor. Stretch open the ankles a little bit so you can bring your hands to your feet. Just press your thighs open while you keep your feet on the floor. Good, and breathe. And then bring the soles of the feet together. And hold on to your feet. And we're going to flap our legs like they're butterfly wings. And I'm in California, and now's the time for the monarchs to fly south. And everybody's waiting for them down in Mexico. So I hope they have a safe journey. So we can flap our legs like butterfly wings and send that energy to the butterflies. You know, chaos theory, right? All right, and let's do more. We're going to grab our big toes, index finger, middle fingers, wrap around the big toes. Let's pull our belly forward and our shoulders back and down as we just press our thighs down. So all bodies are different, right? We all have our challenges. So mine are my hips. They are shaped to bend backwards and forwards more than open this way. So that's just me, but maybe yours are on the floor. And if they are so, you can push forward. And if they're on the floor and you're not feeling any stretch in your inner thighs, some people will like rise up on a block. So their hips are elevated so their knees can go down even below their hips. So you decide where you want to be. All right, pulling our belly forward, straightening our spine. We're sitting on our sits bones, not our tailbone, and we're just going to lift the heels off the floor just a little bit. If you know where I'm going, go for it. If not, you can find your balance here as you push your shoulders down, pull the belly forward, and you can lift a little higher. Want to straighten one leg out. Okay. You want to just do one leg at a time, bend that knee, straighten this leg out. Good. You want to do two legs at a time. Good work. And shoulders are down, belly's forward, and we're breathing. Good. Let's bring our legs together. Good. Let's bend the knees and bring the feet to the floor. Good. We're going to stretch out the left leg and we're going to cross the right leg over it. I'm going to pull the foot really close and pull my thigh and my belly together. I'm going to take my left hand and arm and I'm going to wrap it around my right shin. And if you want more, you can bring your left foot in. Don't sit on it, but just have it beside your body. Good. Right arm in front, breath in. Turning from the base of the spine all the way till you can't turn anymore. Plant your hand on the floor and we're pulling on the thigh that's in front, and we're turning from the base of the spine all the way up to the neck. And use your eyes. So we're gonna look over our right shoulder, stretching our ocular muscles as we breathe. See if you can relax your right hip down to the floor a little bit more. Good, hand comes up off the floor, and we're going to scan the horizon with our hand and our eyes as we come forward. Good work, uncross your leg. So let's stretch our legs out, bob your knees up and down. And again, we're going to do the other side. So we're going to take our right leg and we're going to cross it. No, we just did that. Take your left leg, press it tightly over the right. You can stay here, or if you want more, bend the knee. Good, pulling the thigh close. Taking your right arm, wrap it tightly around your left leg, pull close. Left arm in front, breath in. Turning to the left from the base of the spine till you can't turn anymore. Looking over your left shoulder. Stretch your eyes, stretch your neck. Flushing toxins from the spinal column. Keeping your immune system healthy. Nice work. Hand up, back around to center. Uncross. Legs come straight. Push the heels forward. Bounce your knees up and down. Let's go into the hero pose. So some people have knees that don't like to bend so far. So if that's your challenge, you can get out a little pillow or a roll or a blanket and put it right between your knees and underneath your bottom. Maybe you want a higher one or a lower one, or you don't need one at all. So I'm not going to use one today. So what we're going to do is bring the knees together and the feet come open, and I'm going to grab my calves and pull them open so that my bottom can come down to the floor between my feet. Decide where you want to be. There's no, don't cause yourself any injury in yoga. It's not worth it. Nobody cares. There's no competition. It's just all about listening to your body and seeing what your body wants to do. We're just going to sit here and breathe. We ease ourselves into this. We're going to go sideways. See what's going on. This pose is called the hero pose. Some people call it pose of celibacy, but I'm going to call it the hero pose. So you can sit here, or you can bring your hands back behind you a little bit, easing down. See what your hip is doing. Just want to move slowly. There's no rush. There's nothing to do, nowhere to go. But all the time in the world to be with our body. Good. If you want to go deeper, you can bend one elbow and then bend the other elbow. Just relax your head back to breathe. And maybe your quads are super flex, so you're all the way on down to the floor already. And if you're on the floor, that's great. Wherever you are is perfect. If you want to go deeper, just let your body melt into the floor. If you want to go all the way, bring your arms up over your head onto the floor above you. Now, if you look and see, you can see my knees are a little bit off the floor. And that's because my quads are a little bit tight. But that's okay. I'm just going to hang out here and breathe. Good, and coming out, I'm gonna bring my hands down to my feet, bend my elbows. Bending my elbows, arching my spine one last time, lifting my heart. Good, and then I'm gonna straighten my arms as I push the floor away with my hands. And coming up. Nice work. And then come up onto your hands and knees, just moving slowly now. Good work. Hands and knees. Take your left leg and bring it out in front of you and stretch it out into splits. Get your legs all the way down to the floor in the splits. That's cool. If not, nobody cares. It's all good. Just breathe. I have no head. Good. And then let's change legs. Oh, there we go. Just want to stretch the legs out now. Get the blood back in the knees. Nice. Breathe. Good. Bending the back knee. Let's come all the way down to the floor. Lying on your back. Really good work, you guys. Body's long on the floor. We're going to just push the heels away from the body, squeezing the buttocks, and then lift your arms up, interlace your thumbs, and reach the whole length of the body. We just want to do another nice long body stretch. Push the lower back into the floor. Stretch, breathe, squeeze. Good, and then point your toes and change your thumbs and stretch from the tips of your toes to the tips of your fingers. Good, and take a breath in and exhale. We're going to bend the knees and we're going into the wind, relieving posture. So we're going to wrap the arms around the legs and squeeze tight. We're going to do a spinal twist. So it depends on your body. Maybe you want to cross one leg over the other for a more intense stretch in your hip. Or if your hips don't like to stretch that much, just keep your legs side by side. I'm just going to cross one leg over because I feel like it today. Good, arms come out away from the body, palms down. My right knee is over my left, so I'm going to lower my knees to the left. And my right foot's coming to the floor. So my lower back releases. Turn your face in the opposite direction. Let your knees are going and breathe. Just surrender, let gravity do all the work. Gravity is such a powerful force. Feel your body calming down. Take a long, deep breath in. And as you exhale, push the floor away, come up to center. Uncross your legs and cross the other way. Give yourself a hug. Your legs are side by side, that's fine. And arms out away from the body, palms down, lower your knees. The other side. And face turns in the other direction. Just see what your mind is doing. If your thoughts come around, just let them float by. Just be with your body right now. And let's scan the body. What's the hip doing? How's your spine feel? What's going on with the neck? Just scanning the body. Sometimes we forget we have a body and think we just have a brain when we're working or really intent on something. So it's nice to touch base and bring ourselves back into our bodies. They're such a miracle machine. It's amazing. And we're so lucky to have them and get to ride around in them for however long they last. And it's such a great thing to take good care of them, feed them good food that they want, not that our brain or our tongue wants. Let's lift back up to center. Good. Uncross your knees and give yourself a big hug. Wrapping your arms around your legs. Bring your face to your knees. Good job, knees. Squeeze tight. Good. And let's lower our feet to the floor. I like to lift up my shoulders a little bit and push my shoulder blades flat on the floor. Let's lower the body down to Shavasana, the corpse pose. Body's long and flat on the floor. Good work. Just let your toes fall away from each other. Let the palms of your hands face up to the heavens to receive. You just rock your head from side to side. Just feeling your neck relax. And rock your hips from side to side. And feeling your pelvis and your spine relax and your toes relax. And if you want to do a guided meditation, my voice will come through. And if you don't, you want to just do a silent Shavasana rest period, my voice will fade away. It's really important to let the body rest after we do yoga. It's just assimilating all this new information that we've given it, releasing, breathing, letting channels open up. If you do acupuncture, just letting things flow, watching the energy flow. So we're going to just take a long, deep inhalation. And as you exhale, just sigh it out, and you can vocalize. Any residual stress or tension left in the body is going to be released through these 2 more sighs. Breath in. And 1 more. Breath in. Nice. Let's go down to the soles of our feet. What's going on down there? And feel any energy moving around in there? Good, just feeling that, breathing. So there are connections, there are, chakras in the soles of your feet, palms of your hands, and every organ in your body too, as well as the other chakras that we all know about, the base of the spine. So the navel, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and the crown. So we're just going to breathe. Just watch your body breathe right now. Just observe. And so you observe yourself breathing, feel all the little muscles around your eyes relax. Just let them go. Feeling the tension in your jaw relax. And the natural placement for the tongue is just gently at the roof of the mouth, just like that. Close. And the natural placement for your eyeballs are up and a little bit to the third eye. And don't push them there, but just watch as they roll up. Imagining yourself in a deep forest right now. Here in this northern hemisphere, the season is changing to fall. And the earth is tired. And the trees have worked hard all summer, growing their leaves, the deciduous trees. Now we're just going to watch as the leaves fall to the ground and the trees pull their energy in to the trunk and to the roots, preparing for winter, preparing for a long sleep, resting, rejuvenating, recuperating, relaxing. And as you watch the leaves fall all around the tree, they blanket the earth, creating a nice layer, covering up the grass and the ground so that the insects will have a nice place to lay down and sleep. and stay safe. We're just going to leave the leaves on the ground. We're going to leave the leaves all around the tree, protecting it and nourishing it for the next year's growth. Just notice what color the leaves are that are falling. They could be any color, it doesn't have to be red or yellow. It could be blue, it might be purple. And we're going to feed ourselves now. Just like the leaves and the trees feed us oxygen constantly. If we had red leaves, we're going to let those leaves fall at the root chakra. If we had orange leaves, they're going to fall at our navel, covering that spot on our body, nourishing that area. If we had yellow leaves, they fall at your solar plexus. Maybe the leaves are green, they're going to fall at your heart center. If your leaves were blue, they fall at your throat chakra. They're purple, they fall at your third eye. And if they're white, they're at your crown. Whatever area of your body needs nourishment right now, that's where the leaves fall and nourish you. Just know the root chakra, where the red leaves are falling. It's all about family and home and security. Sometimes we stick to these belief systems that no longer are useful, and our bodies will let us know that we need to make a change. And the orange, the navel, it's all about creativity. And maybe there's something that your body, your spirit, your soul wants to bring into this earth. An art form, a song, a poem, a baby, whatever it is. If your leaves were yellow and they're landing at your solar plexus, it's all about your will and your self-esteem. And maybe you're feeling a little bit down, and maybe that's what needs a little perking up, a little boosting up, and knowing how fabulous you are. Or maybe you've had a loss and all the leaves that are green are nurturing your heart, opening your heart and healing your heart. Or if your leaves are blue and they're falling around your throat, all about speaking your truth, speaking freely, not being silenced, but also speaking with love. If they're purple and they're at your third eye, it's all about your intuition, your mind, how your mind is working. Or if they're white and at the crown, that's your connection with all, everything, the universal connection with all people, with the planet, all life force. And it may change. And just breathe and nurture yourself. And letting these leaves fall, burying your whole body. So you're now underneath all these leaves, but you can still breathe. You just feel encapsulated by this warmth of nature. Now we're going to
in our mind, not with our body, but we're going to lift up out of those leaves and we're going to feel the crunchiness and we're going to feel the vibrancy in our body and the nurturing that we just gave ourselves. And as you wiggle your toes and fingers in your body, you can hear the crunchiness of the leaves. We're just gently going to roll our bodies over to one side. Whenever you're ready, you can sit up. Lean up. Whatever way is comfortable for you. Coming back into this space with our body, with our spirit. Taking all the nurturance from the leaves and from nature. And bring the palms of your hands up and cover your eyes and block out all the light beneath your hands. As you open your eyes beneath your hands, gaze into the infinite space. Just feel the warmth of your hands on your eyes, relaxing all the muscles. Looking into the infinite space and set your intention for this day. Just know that everything is all okay. All is well. If you can still breathe, everything's good. Good. And slowly lift your hands from your face, eyes gently adjust to the light. Namaste, everybody.
Namaste.